Hello everyone and welcome to PC Guys Off-Grid-Cabin, where the work is never done, but we're doing it just for fun. Except this week, we're not at the cabin because we've had a little disaster that we're trying to clean up. My pickup suffered a major mess up. The entire rear end assembly basically exploded. Left me stranded on the side of the road, so we've been spending the last 3 days trying to put a whole nother rear end under it. I'm going to show you just how bad the situation was. This is the old rear end that came out from under our old pickup. It blew the front of the yoke completely out, and I'm gonna roll it over so you can see this too. The entire lower part of the differential shattered. Of course, it blew oil and everything all over the highway. Dry shaft came out of the truck, was laying in the middle of the road. As you can see, my old dry shaft bent all up. However, we did find a replacement rear end, which we've already got that under the truck. We're waiting on O'Reilly Auto Parts to turn my brake rotors, because we completely replaced pretty much everything in the brakes, because we had to change the rear end out. So we weren't gonna put used components up there if we didn't have to. I wasn't overly thrilled with the salvage yard that I got the rear end from. They just didn't take care of it very well. When you buy parts, you expect them to take and at least show a little bit of respect to the quality. But they had broke the brake lines off on it and just kind of made a mess of it. But we wound up having to go somewhere else to get a new dry shaft. And I want to point this dry shaft out to you. You notice how clean it is? They cleaned it up. There's no road dirt on it to speak of. It just looks like a really nice dry shaft. And the place I got it from is called Doggett's Auto Parts, located in Bryan, Texas. Then the guy takes it and says, "Hey, you want a hat?" I said, "Sure, I want a hat. If you're offering a hat." He gave me 2 of them. That's why I'm wearing a hat. I don't wear hats a whole lot. But right now we're sitting here kind of dead in the water, because we took these brake drums up to have them turned yesterday afternoon. We're still waiting on them. I called O'Reilly Auto Parts this morning, and they're like, "Oh, well, the guy that does that wasn't available yesterday afternoon." I'm like, "Well, hey, you guys need to take and get this done, because I'm kind of dead in the water here until you get me my brake drums." He's like, "All right, well, he'll be in a little while." And I'm like, if there was another place around handy to go have some brake drums turned, I would have used them a long time ago. But here locally, O'Reilly's is the only one that turns them anymore. Nobody else turns brake drums. I don't get that. So we're waiting on O'Reilly's, and as soon as we do that, then I gotta have another transmission seal also. That's why the the dry shaft here is still sitting here on the tailgate of the truck. So pretty much until that happens, we're dead in the water. We can't do anything. Can't bleed the brakes. Can't do anything. So we said, okay, let's make a video and explain what we're doing. You know, here's the thing. If you're going to live a lifestyle, whether it's off-grid, homesteading, anything like that, you need to take and be somewhat of a jack of all trades. You need to be able to take and work on stuff. Some of the most popular YouTube channels that are out there right now, one theme that keeps reoccurring is they're always working on something. Whether it's Josh the Stony Ridge Farmer, North Country Off-Grid. How many times have you seen them out there with a wrench in their hand fixing something? Because stuff breaks. And you can't take and do anything along these type of lifestyles unless you know how to take and just work on just a little bit of everything. The more that you can take and do, the better off you are. The stuff's expensive. This job here would cost, probably would have cost me $1,500, $2,000 if I took it somewhere and had it done. We're looking at, time we get it all put together, we're looking at about $550. Time $100 for a dry shaft, $350 for another rear end, and then you take count all your brake parts, and I need another transmission rear seal that I still have to go get. Things along that line. Of course, your brake fluid and all that stuff. You know, it all adds up. So we're looking at about $550 as opposed to probably $1,500 to do this job with, which, you know, that's a big difference. Sweat equity. This is not an easy job, I'm gonna be honest with you. Mrs. PC Guy is sitting behind the camera shaking her head, because that's the other thing you need. You need a good woman to take and help you. Believe me. Now, we don't do a whole lot of how-to videos here because nobody wants to watch my how-to videos because it usually involves a lot of profanity. She's nodding her head yes in agreement. Skint knuckles and skint arms. You know what? It wouldn't be a mechanic job unless I had some blood coming from somewhere. It always happens. So we should be back at the cabin next week, and hopefully we'll have another good project lined out to show our viewers. So if you like our videos, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time.